angel of music.
Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with the VoicePlay Phantom of the Opera medley, 1 out of 2 patron picks for the month of May. Now, for those of you who know or even don't know, that was the reverse of what I meant to say. For those of you who don't know, or even those of you who do, I do a patron pick every month over at patreon.com/Mortius, where my lovely supporters over there can choose one song that I will do at the beginning of each month. However, for the month of May and potentially moving forward, I am trying out something new, which is splitting up the poll into the VoicePlay requests and the non-VoicePlay requests, because VoicePlay kind of has been stomping every poll we've done so far in 2023, and I wanted to provide more variety. So this year, we are doing a VoicePlay, or this month, we are doing a VoicePlay patron pick, and we are doing a non-VoicePlay patron pick, which will be coming out either the video before or after this one, depending on how the schedule ends up lining up. But no matter what, I am very excited about it, and if you've been dying to have me react to something non-VoicePlay related, definitely consider going over and suggesting it on Patreon if you join at that tier or higher, the Deity tier or higher, because now that I'm going to be splitting these polls, there's a much higher chance of getting non-VoicePlay things in front of me and voted on. But anyways, I'm very excited. Phantom has never been like my favorite. It's been a musical that I feel very apathetic is like, has too much of a negative connotation, but I'm just like, yeah, it's Phantom of the Opera. It's a classic. It's got good songs. It's not my favorite, but I also am not like, oh, Phantom of the Opera. I'm just like, yeah, Phantom of the Opera is a good one. It's a classic. So I don't have like any huge major attachment to these songs. I don't even know if I know every single song on the soundtrack, depending on which ones they pick, because some medleys, they stick to the classics, and some medleys, they go for some more obscure ones. So I might know every song, I might not, but no matter what, the music from Phantom of the Opera is amazing, and VoicePlay very rarely does not blow my expectations out of the water. So let's see how they tackle the soundtrack of Phantom of the Opera without any further ado.
I am your angel of music. Come to
Oh, I was not expecting the intro to be like that. Hold on. The like flashy video and just they're like now, like very like ebb and flowy of it, and then this echo effect that's about to. Oh, that echo effect is stellar. I also forgot to mention this in the intro, but I feel like it's been a long time since I've got to react to something with Rachel Potter in it. I hope she joins them as a guest star again soon. Her additions to the group are typically some of my favorites. Has she been in anything since Wicked? Was Greatest Showman before or after Wicked? Either way, I'm pretty sure it was either Wicked or Greatest Showman was the last time we saw Rachel Potter in something, so I'm excited for more of that too. Ooh, that sharp cutoff too is so unsettling.
In sleep he sang to me.
Whoa! What's up with this? Okay.
In sleep he sang to me.
What is this like dubstep remix going on here? What the heck? Especially for their early content, I was not expecting this.
In sleep he sang to me. In dreams he came. That voice which calls to me.
Jeff at the bottom's like, no, I find is really cool.
The Phantom of the Opera is there inside my mind.
Oh, this one's gonna be bad. Oh, this one's gonna be bad, y'all. I can already tell this one's going to get me. Ooh, no, no, no. Oh, man. Whoa.
Inside my mind.
Inside. Whoa. Doom, doom, whoa. Doom, doom, boom. Like the way it's like going between like these like boom, like these really drops. Whoas, drop. Whoa, drop. Like it's really cool, but
inside my mind.
It's like a remix. Oh, this is that old. I didn't even register the fact. Whoa! What's up, man? Have I reacted to anything? I don't think I've reacted to anything with Tony besides Road Trip. I don't think I've actually reacted to a proper song cover with Tony in it yet. Well, that's exciting. These remix vibes are just blowing me away.
Again with me, our strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. Though you turn from me to
The production in this is this Patty Cake? I have so many questions about this. This is something I would expect from modern voice play. I was like, oh, this is just gonna be a nice, like, traditional medley. And then they're just like, haha, what was that? Dubstep electronic phantom medley cover with crazy black and white video editing and set production and what? I just put so much H into that what. I just said what, like Cool Whip.
though you turn from me to glance behind the phantom of
The way that they just recreate, I think Jeff, maybe Lane, but without just like, they did this like lip roll kind of thing, but a little bit different than what a lip roll actually is in modern bebop, just like that. You know what I mean? Like that was a really cool touch here. Listen. There it was.
Phantom of the Opera is there inside you. The Phantom of the Opera is there. The Phantom of the Opera.
That harmony.
Of the Opera.
Woo! Patrons, you did not warn me. You did not give me proper warning when this began to win the poll. How dare you? Whoa!
Of the Opera. In all your fantasies, you always knew.
And then getting rid of all of the background beatbox bass elements and just taking it straight to full acapella harmony and da and go and ha.
Your fantasies, you always knew that man and mystery
We're both in you, and in this life.
angel of music. My angel of music.
And the way they're letting Rachel just take off on this absolutely iconic soprano part, but still supporting in the background, like the and the way they're surrounding her, which is visually giving the exact same energy I was just describing of letting the focus be on her while still providing things in the background. Like it's, I'm so ready. Can Rachel hit? I didn't know Rachel could go this high. Oh, man. I was just about to say my first critique of this whole cover, and then they fixed it with the audio design immediately after. Okay, I was gonna say that high note is one of the most, if not the most, iconic notes in all of Broadway. And the fact that it felt a little bit buried felt like a disservice to such an iconic part. I felt like it needed to be a little more forward instead of being an equal part of that harmony. And then right as I was saying, man, they really didn't let that note shine as much as it should. They then let all the other parts drop out and that note continued. Listen. Oh, I went back too far, but... So right there, I was just getting to the point where I was like, man, I wish I could hear more of that really iconic note. And then, right as I'm thinking that, they let it echo.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. We had
And
a lot of
that's
fun.
how they end it? And that's how they end it. Are you kidding me? Yep. Fully take back any critique I was going to have about them not giving that note the time and attention it deserved. Because not only did they immediately fix it, they let the song end on it. They were like, no. We're going to give you the note. We're going to show you how cool we can harmonize around that iconic note. And then we're just going to let it go until the end. Oh, that was so much different than I was expecting it to be. Wow. So much different than I was expecting. Before I get into the outro, I'm going to let this play real quick. If there's nothing worth reacting to, Mason will cut it or leave it or whatever.
Making this video, it was kind of a departure for us, so getting to indulge the...
It's kind of a departure for us. No, really? That's nothing like the voice play I know from that era. Yeah, definitely not only a departure, but I almost feel like the defining departure that must have set them down the path that led them to like your Warriors and your songs like that actually really defined them into what modern voice play brings to the table.
Theatrics was fun. If you like what you saw, make sure you head over to Patreon and check out all of the exclusive content and video that lives only there. If you guys have other song suggestions that you want us to do, leave them below, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay. Man, yeah, super cool. Super duper duper cool. Well, thank you to my patrons for bringing this one to me. Again, just so different than I was expecting it to be. I loved so many of those elements. In a weird way, you know, I almost feel like this was so much change that I could see some people not liking it. I feel like if I was as attached to Phantom of the Opera as I am to like Greatest Showman, then I would have felt the same about this cover as I did for their Greatest Showman, which was, man, they changed so much that I felt like I lost the spirit of the original. But since I'm not super attached and I'm just viewing this as its own entity, I actually liked it, I think, a lot more than I would have otherwise, which is so fascinating how your preconceived notions and attachments to lyrics, to music, can completely formulate how you feel about a cover. It's really interesting. So thank you to my patrons for bringing this video to my attention. If you have a VoicePlay cover you want to see, or a non-VoicePlay cover you want to see, again, I am splitting them now into 2 different polls. Head on to patreon.com/Mortius. Join up. If you join at the deity tier or higher, you can submit things to the poll. But if you join for just $1 a month, you can still vote on the Patreon poll. So the lowest tier, you can vote on these polls now twice a month. Well, technically once a month, but 2 polls a month, to decide what I react to. So it's pretty cool. Only $1 a month. Please consider supporting me over there if you can. If you can't, just remember to like this video. It really helps. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Bye.